Hi everyone, it's Miss Brenner. I'm here to go over some notes with you today on Edpuzzle about the art of persuasive writing. So we're going to be talking about some new useful tools such as what is rhetoric, what is ethos, pathos, and logos, all elements that can be used in persuasive writing. So let's start off with what is rhetoric. Rhetoric is a style of speaking or writing in which the author aims to persuade the audience to join their perspective. This is done through the use of figures of speech as well as ethos, pathos, and logos. Let's start off with what is ethos. Ethos is an appeal based in the success and good nature of one's character. So, a lot of advertisers try to remind you how their track record has gone as far as customer service, awards that they've won. Car companies oftentimes talk about their safety track record and awards that they receive for their vehicles in their advertisements. Also, ethos advertisements tend to use people in lab coats such as doctors or dentists to try and support this idea that if it's approved by somebody in a lab coat, then it must be a better product. They also like to use celebrities such as Icy Hot Patches using celebrities to try and support their product because consumers are more likely to buy a product if they recognize the person in the advertisement versus a stranger. Along with that idea, consumers are more likely to buy a product or to buy into a concept if the person is sharing content from their own experience, such as this advertisement for Quit Smoking Today, where a gentleman is sharing about his negative experience with smoking throughout his life. So these are just a couple ways that advertisers try to pull you in with ethos. We're now going to watch some ethos YouTube commercials where I'm going to have you guys, in a moment when the question pops up, pause the video, go watch your YouTube video that is going to be linked on Schoology using the link, and we are going to start off with this YouTube clip about Steph Curry in the Infinity and talking about a comparison between ethos as far as Steph Curry and the comparison that the company is trying to make with their Infinity. Alrighty, the next video that we are going to watch is Born the Hard Way, which is this Super Bowl commercial, and I want you to focus on ethos as far as how hardworking the company had to be and how far the company owners had to come in order to create this product, this ethos that they are trying to build. Alrighty, now that we've covered ethos, let's talk about pathos. Pathos is an appeal based in emotions such as happiness, sadness, and humor. A lot of consumers like to laugh and smile and feel good about a product, and that will encourage them to buy it. However, companies not only use comedy to try and convince consumers to buy a product, but they also need to convince you through fear and frustration. So a lot of companies will try and show you how their product or service will cut back your fear or your frustration in life. For example, pathos advertisements oftentimes like to play with this idea of safety. And so here are two different advertisements about bicycles don't come with bumpers, and therefore you need to be watching the road and be more careful and give room to cyclists. There's another advertisement by Michelin Tires saying that Michelin, because so much is riding on your tires, implying that in order to keep your family safe, you need to have Michelin tires. Let's look at some YouTube commercials for pathos. We're going to start off with this Honda safety video. Once you have completed watching the video, you're going to answer the question. So this Edpuzzle should pause to allow you time to go watch the YouTube clip. After you have watched the Honda safety video and answered the question, we're going to work on this safety video that is about not drinking alcohol and driving. It's Someone Waits for You. So you're going to go watch that YouTube video and answer the following question on pathos within that video. Now that we've covered pathos, we have one more persuasive tool that is oftentimes used, and that is logos. Logos is an appeal based in logic, facts, and evidence. So oftentimes commercials use graphs, charts, or data to persuade the audience, but they also really love to use common sense, realizing that not everybody has the same level of education or has the same interests, and therefore they like to try and appeal to common sense most of all. So here are some advertisement examples of logos, such as the Heinz ketchup bottle looking like tomatoes. No one grows ketchup like Heinz, grows implying that ketchup is mostly tomatoes, when in fact it's actually mostly sugar. But by making it look natural and making it look visually appealing, they're implying that their ketchup is superior to all others. We also see this with the chips, implying that these brands of chips are better than the others because you get more chip per calories. So if you are trying to watch the number of calories you intake, you would clearly want to buy the one that you can have the most chips for the least number of calories. And then we also have pedigree. Pedigree showing exactly how their food is going to take care of all the different elements and health needs of your dog. So these are just some logos advertisements that appeal to common sense. We are once again going to watch some YouTube clips and answer some questions in Edpuzzle. So what I'm going to need you to do, these videos for logos are all linked on our Schoology page. You're then going to go watch that video when this Edpuzzle pauses. You'll come back and answer the question. And then, so the first one, oh no, I clicked the wrong thing, my bad. The first one is first date, so you're going to go watch that one. And then our second video, and you'll answer the question about this in the end, is about the Prius is a Super Bowl commercial. Alrighty. So, let me show you our Schoology page real quick. If we go into week 6, you can see in activity 1, here's our ethos commercials, our pathos commercials, and our logos commercials. So the next set of commercials that we're going to be working with is our commercial break folder. So these are 3 different videos in the commercial break folder that I would like you guys to watch and then tell me what forms of persuasive tools are being used in this video. So let's start off with Google Home. Google Home Alone. So you're going to go watch that in the folder. And I will let the Edpuzzle pause so you can answer what forms of ethos, pathos, and logos are being used. Alrighty. Next video we have is We All Play for Canada. We're going to watch that, and then you're going to come back and tell me what forms of ethos, pathos, and logos are being used in this video. Lastly, I have the Snuggie commercial. I'd like you guys to watch it and tell me what forms of ethos, pathos, and logos are being used in this video. Alright, lastly on Schoology, there is an assortment of videos in the mixed bag folder, which is purple. What I would like you guys to do, you are to pick 3 of these commercials to watch and then answer what forms of ethos, pathos, and logos are located in those 3 that you choose using the assignment document in it's a Google Doc to complete it through the Google Doc. So pick 3 of these videos. They're all linked in the mixed bag folder, and then answer the Google Doc. Once you have watched 3 out of the mixed bag, you can pick 3 commercials of your own. I'm always looking for new persuasive commercials to use for this lesson. So if you have some commercials that you have that you find really entertaining and find very persuasive, please include them. So we are looking for 3 commercials of your own choice. They must be persuasive commercials, so it can't just be, I don't know, people dancing for no reason. Usually commercials aren't like that. But it must also be school appropriate, so please make sure your commercials are school appropriate. Alrighty guys, that is the end of our persuasive writing notes. I hope that you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!